From the dawn of humanity, we felt the urge to leave our mark, to make our presence known. Long before written language, our ancestors painted on cave walls, using natural pigments to create lasting images. These early forms of expression weren't just art, they were ways to communicate, to tell stories, and to share experiences. Fast forward millennia, and that same human impulse finds expression in graffiti, a modern canvas for ancient instincts. What might seem like random scribbles on a wall are, in fact, echoes of our ancestors' ancient impulses, a continuation of a long tradition. Whether it's a declaration of love, a political statement, or simply a burst of color, graffiti provides a glimpse into the soul of a community, reflecting its hopes and struggles. Graffiti, in its rawest form, is a testament to human existence, a raw and unfiltered expression of identity. It's a visual reminder that someone was here, that they had something to say, and that their voice mattered. These markings transcend time, whispering stories of lives lived and experiences shared, connecting us across centuries. Just like the cave paintings of our ancestors, modern graffiti serves as a visual time capsule, capturing the thoughts, emotions, and concerns of a particular era, preserving them for future generations. Ancient graffiti, found in ruins around the world, provides fascinating insights into the past, revealing the everyday lives of people long gone. These inscriptions often offer glimpses into the daily lives, beliefs, and humor of ordinary people living centuries ago, making history feel more personal and relatable. In Pompeii, for example, preserved graffiti reveals everything from declarations of love to complaints about noisy neighbors, showing that human nature remains consistent. These messages, frozen in time, remind us that people haven't changed all that much and that our basic desires and expressions are timeless. The urge to create, to communicate, to leave a mark, these are timeless and universal human desires, bridging the gap between past and present. Graffiti, in its many forms throughout history, stands as a testament to this fundamental aspect of our nature, evolving yet remaining true to its core. It's a raw, unfiltered expression that connects us to the past and speaks volumes about the present, a bridge between eras. From the caves of our ancestors to the bustling streets of today, graffiti continues to captivate, challenge, and inspire us, a living testament to our enduring need to express ourselves. Graffiti didn't disappear with the fall of ancient civilizations. Throughout history, people have etched messages on walls, leaving behind traces of their thoughts and experiences. From the Vikings marking their territory to soldiers carving their names into ancient monuments, these markings provide a glimpse into the past. These whispers on walls tell stories of conquest, love, loss, and everyday life. During the Middle Ages, graffiti often took on a religious context. Pilgrims journeying to sacred sites would leave behind prayers, symbols of their faith, and messages for fellow travelers. These etchings, found in churches and along pilgrimage routes, offer a unique perspective on the religious fervor of the time. These inscriptions weren't just acts of devotion, they were a way for people to connect, to share their beliefs, and to seek solace or inspiration. As literacy rates increased, so too did the variety of messages found in graffiti. Satirical drawings, political commentary, and even literary quotes began appearing on walls. This evolution reflects the changing social and political landscapes, demonstrating how graffiti has always served as a barometer of public sentiment. From ancient inscriptions to medieval scribbles, graffiti has persisted throughout the ages, reflecting the evolving concerns, beliefs, and expressions of humanity. These whispers on walls, often overlooked, offer a fascinating and intimate glimpse into the past, reminding us that the urge to leave our mark is an intrinsic part of the human experience. The 1960s witnessed the birth of modern graffiti as we know it, evolving from simple tags to elaborate murals. This era marked the beginning of a cultural revolution that would forever change urban landscapes. In New York City, young people began using markers and spray paint to write their names or tags on subway cars. These tags were more than just names. They were symbols of identity and presence in a sprawling metropolis. This burgeoning art form, fueled by a desire for recognition and self-expression, quickly spread throughout the city. It became a way for the youth to claim their space in an environment that often overlooked them. The subway system, a network pulsing beneath the city, became a moving canvas for this new generation of artists. Each train car transformed into a gallery on wheels, showcasing the creativity and defiance of its creators. These early graffiti writers weren't just vandalizing public property, they were creating a new visual language. Their work spoke volumes about their lives, their struggles, and their dreams. They developed unique styles, experimented with color and design, and competed for space and recognition. Each piece was a statement, a declaration of their artistic prowess and individuality. The competition was fierce, pushing writers to constantly innovate and refine their techniques. This relentless drive for improvement led to the creation of some of the most iconic graffiti art of the era. Names like Taki 183, Cornbread, and Phase 2 became synonymous with this early wave of graffiti art. These pioneers laid the groundwork for future generations of graffiti artists. As graffiti gained momentum, it began to spill from the subway tunnels onto the city streets. The urban landscape was transformed into an open-air gallery, accessible to all. Building walls, bridges, and even billboards became canvases for increasingly elaborate murals. These large-scale works of art captured the attention of the public and sparked conversations about art and ownership. This expansion from the underground to the streets marked a turning point, bringing graffiti into the public eye and sparking a debate about its legitimacy as an art form. The public was divided, with some seeing it as a nuisance and others as a powerful form of expression. This new form of public art wasn't always welcomed. Many saw it as an eyesore, a blight on the cityscape. City officials, viewing it as vandalism, waged war on graffiti writers, buffing their work and imposing fines. The crackdown was intense, but it only fueled the determination of the artists. However, the movement was unstoppable, fueled by the raw energy and creativity of a generation determined to make their voices heard. The more they were suppressed, the more innovative and bold their art became. The clash between graffiti writers, city authorities, and a public divided over the legitimacy of this new art form would shape the evolution of graffiti for decades to come. This ongoing battle ensured that graffiti would remain a dynamic and ever-evolving form of artistic expression. Graffiti has always been more than just pretty pictures on walls. It's a powerful tool for social commentary and political activism, often serving as a voice for the voiceless. From the civil rights movement to anti-war protests, artists have used spray paint and stencils to express dissent, challenge authority, and raise awareness about social injustices, making their mark on society in a very literal sense. The accessibility of graffiti, its ability to reach a wide audience on the streets, makes it an effective medium for amplifying marginalized voices, ensuring that important messages are seen and heard by many. The anonymity often associated with graffiti provided artists with a degree of protection, allowing them to address sensitive or controversial issues without fear of reprisal, thus enabling a freer form of expression. During times of political upheaval or social unrest, graffiti often flourished, providing an outlet for anger, frustration, and hope, capturing the raw emotions of the moment. From the streets of Belfast, where murals reflected the political and religious tensions of the Troubles, to the Berlin Wall, a canvas for messages of peace and unity, graffiti has played a pivotal role in shaping public discourse around the world, leaving a lasting impact on history. One of the most striking aspects of graffiti as social commentary is its directness, cutting through the noise to deliver powerful messages. It bypasses traditional media channels, speaking directly to the public on the streets where they live, work, and play, making it an integral part of urban life. This immediacy, combined with the often striking visuals, makes graffiti a powerful tool for raising awareness about social injustices, environmental concerns, and political corruption, often sparking conversations that might not happen otherwise. Graffiti artists often use humor, satire, and irony to convey their messages, engaging viewers on an emotional level and prompting reflection, making their art both thought-provoking and memorable. This blend of art and activism has the potential to spark dialogue, challenge perspectives, and inspire social change, encouraging people to think critically about the world around them. By bringing important issues into the public sphere, graffiti has the power to empower communities and hold those in power accountable, fostering a sense of collective responsibility and action.